Hi everyone, my name is Angela and welcome to Orion Light Tarot. I am so excited to be doing these tarot pick a card readings for you. And this one is specifically for Cancers. So if you are a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is a pick a card just for you to make it more specific to get into your messages. And so I channel Orion Light, and these messages are going to come directly from that source for you. So here we have pile number 1, and on pile number 1 we have a lovely garnet. This is pile number 2, and this is going to be an aquamarine. Aquamarine, can you see me? There you are. Okay, it's a raw. I'm very into raw crystals. I do have some tumbled crystals, but I just appreciate the raw quality of the mineral that comes directly from the earth, and I feel that they have the highest potency. That's just my opinion. And then here we have pile number 3 for my lovely Cancers. And this is a fluorite. I love these, how they change colors from green to purple. Let's see if you can see me there. There you go. So take a moment. Okay, so if you are drawn to pile number 1, we will start your reading momentarily, but all of the timestamps for all of the piles will be in the description box below, so you can forward directly to that. I do want to mention that each of these piles will have an extended reading attached to it, and in that reading we will do a full Celtic cross spread to get more information, as well as an Alchemy Energy Healing to transmute that lower dimensional energy so that you can receive the higher dimensional energy in healing. So it's like an energy healing and an extended tarot card reading. So each pile for Cancer, pile number 1, 2, and 3, will have their own extended reading, and you can grab that in the description box below. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like and subscribe and share this with anyone that you would like who needs a little uplifting message so that it can help the channel to grow. I greatly appreciate that. And I'm so excited to dive into pile number 1's messages. All right. Hope you guys have a wonderful day or evening. Talk to you soon. Hi, my awesome Cancer, pile number 1. I am so excited that you're here with me. If you chose the garnet or pile number 1, this message is for you. And let's just go ahead and get into it and see what we have. Okay, so we have Ace of Wands. We have Temperance. Queen of Pentacles. Manifestation. Ooh, okay. I am really digging this. And 2 of Pentacles. Balance. Okay. So Cancer, pile number 1. Definitely the message that is coming through for you is one of finding this balance between, and I really, really feel this Queen of Pentacles is absolutely you, caring about yourself and caring about, oh my goodness. Okay, so there's a bunny right here, and I just got this message about something to do with Easter and possibly that timing. I don't know. Easter this year is at the very end of March. So there could be some timing to do with that. But this bunny is really looking at me very strongly. And as well as the full moon. So I don't know what that timing is, if there's a full moon around Easter, but there could be something definitely birthing with this Ace of Wands and inspiration and really letting go. Letting go of some control aspects of whatever you're trying to create and manifest. And finding this balance between your spiritual life and the earth reality, the physical realm. I feel that for you, there is a sense of accomplishment, that you have worked very hard on finding serenity in your life, finding the balance between your keeping one foot in the water and one foot on earth, which is a game, right? Between that head and the heart, spiritual, physical, and really diving into who you truly are, the master manifester that you really are. All right, let's see what other cards we have here. Oh, a change in the wind. Okay. And deep knowing. Yeah. I mean, there is something that you know you're manifesting. And I feel from this that you know it's coming. And that's so weird that I had brought up timing, right? With the rabbit and Easter. But I feel that is when this is coming to fruition for you, this change in the wind and deep knowing. And it's like, you know, because you really have grown and you have pushed yourself beyond what you ever thought was possible, beyond what, I think even the universe thought was possible for you to accomplish. I'm getting so excited right now because I can feel this energy of it finally happening for you, that this culmination has finally come to fruition and you are just beyond thrilled. I mean, very, very excited, which I feel inside, like, so I'm just so excited. Yeah, I think it has to do with like, you have done so much work to let go of the facade that is in this physical world. And I am with you on this because I have done so much work as well. And so it's, who your inner child is. And like, it's like you're grabbing a hold of that inner child and you're never going to let go, and you're going to have fun for the rest of your life. Like whatever this is, like I feel like letting go of seriousness, letting go of feeling so like I have to be an adult, like I have to be so angry. I don't know. There's just this like lightness coming through where you're just like, you know what? It's all a joke. Like all the conditioning, how you're supposed to look, how you're supposed to be, how you're supposed to act. And you're just like finally letting go of that. And this is a huge like release for you, and being able to free yourself from this heaviness of maybe you were trying to be something you weren't. And that can never be, right? And so you're forgiving yourself and you are accepting who you truly are and allowing yourself to shine that light, to be the unique self. If everyone was vanilla, this world would be so boring. And it's really exciting right now because of, everything that's going on and the uniqueness that's coming out in people. And, it's hard for people to accept these things sometimes, but it hurts when they don't accept who you are, when you bring these qualities out. But you have to accept you. The most important thing is that you grab a hold of that inner child inside of you and you say, it doesn't matter what anyone thinks about me. I am so excited to just come back and be myself. And I know the same thing is happening for myself right now as well. So it's a twofold message. Like I said, I'm a Cancer sun. And so it's pretty interesting what's happening for all of us at this time. But caring about yourself, accepting all the parts of you. All right, let's see what we have. Recovery and this key, right? Okay, so you have the key to your own recovery, and you know what it is, and it is just letting that uniqueness come through. It can be scary. This takes courage. Like, this spiritual work that we do takes so much strength and so much courage, and especially if you're Cancer in Sun, Moon, or Rising, the emotion we feel on a level that is beyond words. We are extremely intuitive, and it can be a blessing, and it can also be a curse, I feel, at times. But if we understand how to use it for manifestation, in that we use our feelings to really create in this world. And we can use it for good, we can use it for bad, right? And that's the great thing about this world. And you can be who you are. And that's okay, you know? All right. Let's see what angels we have. We have Angel of Virtue. Okay. So, Angel of Virtue. I firmly believe that this truly relates to that inner self. You are accepting and loving all the parts of you, good and bad. I think there may have been something where, you know, society makes it very easy for us to want to hide the bad parts of ourselves because it's not okay. You know, I know for myself, it's like, I need to be nice. I need to be kind. I need to not show who I am so that I can just keep the peace, right? And like, all of this hides parts of yourself. And so this Angel of Virtue is literally letting God be God and letting you just be you. Meaning all the parts of yourself, what you may think is good and bad, you are allowing yourself to be that. And letting God handle the rest. Right? That's very cool. Okay. And then Angel of New Love. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, new love, recovery, virtue. There is something that is extremely exciting. This is a passion. This is something that maybe you have wanted to do for a very long time, and you have felt that there were some things that could not be with it. You couldn't allow yourself to fully be that. And this is a time where you are allowing yourself to open up and finally be yourself. I am so excited for what is coming for us as Cancers and us as a collective. I feel it deep down inside. I think that you're truly becoming the master manifester, that you are allowing yourself to feel all of these things and just having fun in the process. So these are the messages that I have for you for pile 1. I have a very good sense of what we need to heal, and that is some control issues or codependency, either on society or on there may be some hurts that you need to heal, like true heart healing in this. And we're going to do that over in the extended. We are going to pull some more tarot, pull some more oracle cards, and we'll do a Celtic cross spread for exactly what is going on right now and what you need to know. And then we will do an energy healing attached to that. So join me over there. You can grab that in the description box below. It's like the price of a coffee, and it really does truly refresh your mind, body, and spirit, and allow you to, feel better than you would having a cup of coffee. So join me over there. Thank you so much. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Talk to you soon. Bye. Well, hello, Cancer, pile number 2. I am so excited to be doing this reading for you. If you chose the aquamarine, this is your reading. It's so pretty. Oh, look at that. It's like got this beautiful silver. Oh, I just love it. It's so beautiful. Okay. So let's go ahead and dive right into your messages for Orion Council of Light this week. So we have 5 of Cups. We have 9 of Wands. 8 of Wands. Ooh. 7 of Pentacles. 7, 8, 9. Whoa. Okay. And, 5. 5's on the outsides. Okay. So, if you chose pile number 2, I feel with the 2 5s on the ends here, and then a progression or it's a digression? I don't know. Degression? Okay. Now I'm going to get into all kinds of weirdness right now. So I'm going to try to not do that. 789 or 987, it is just a progress. Like right here, the 8 of Wands, under this card, it says progress. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. Progress. I mean, you have been making so much progress in whatever endeavors that you are working towards this week, and you have some major change coming in. This can be difficult, so really, like, allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to accept the changes that are happening in your mind, body, and spirit. And I feel that you're going to be very successful with some wonderful, positive results for your life. Really feel into this. Being a Cancer, allow yourself to feel the changes happening. And explore, I don't know, I just feel like explore. Explore the different feelings coming in for you. They may be super heightened, meaning very blissful, or very fearful. So I feel this opposite ends of the spectrum. Like the 2 5s here is just, it's like here's your progress in the middle, and then this is the change coming in. And there's 2 ends of the spectrum. When you have this extreme bliss, you will have extreme fear. And so maybe finding the balance in between that, really finding the balance in between that, and allow yourself to feel the extremes, but then allow your spirit to bring those extremes into balance. I know for myself, when I get into those, especially these, we're in eclipse season right now, so we have these extreme energies coming in. And so it's okay to feel them. What I learned was I used to act on these extreme feelings, and sometimes it got me into trouble. So I have learned to allow myself to feel, and then to let spirit, the universe, balance that out until I don't take action until I know that I'm more in a balanced place. But that's just me. I've had to learn the hard way. That's for sure. So let's see what else we have for you for this week. Okay. So to the sea, instantly I got cleanse with water, right? Cancers, we need to be, especially when we get these extreme downloads, these extreme energy bursts, ascension, downloads, and energetic upgrades. It is so vitally important to do what you need to find balance. Instantly when I pulled this, I felt cleanse, Epsom salt bath, relaxing in water, or playing with water, or enjoying just hydrating more. Like, I'm just really feeling that you really need to be in around water, allow water to cleanse you. Even maybe saying intentional things when you're hydrating with water, in that, thank you so much for cleansing my mind, body, and spirit of any, extreme energies. I allow them to come in and to flow out. And again, this card here is about, flowing with the universe, and flowing and allowing spirit to kind of take you on that journey. And that's fun, right? And I say, like, spirit, I invite you to take me on that flow journey with you, because the synchronicities that come out of it, the positive changes, the, expansion of consciousness really excites me. So invite spirit to bring it. Like, listen, you got to hold the grounding in this, and that is so important. And when I first started going through these energetic upgrades, because we have some pretty large eclipses coming up as well, I was not grounded, and kind of went a little woohoo, but I have learned, and spirit always protected me, because, we always just say, thank you, spirit, for protecting me. But I feel with you, and just how I'm kind of like going on and on and on, I'm literally feeling the energy like pulsating through my body, like as, like these extremes, just super like heightened. So allow yourself to flow with spirit, whether good or bad. Allow yourself to feel it, because these intense energy surges come in, the light comes in. The more light we allow in, the more darkness has to leave. And so we kind of can get wrapped up in it. And it's so important to ground down. I feel through this energetic upgrade that you will be branching out into new endeavors, new creative paths, ways to express yourself that you never thought were possible. And allowing your uniqueness to come through, allowing this light to really shine through. If you feel connected to Orion in any way, I feel, if you feel that you need to look into that, I feel that is that you are connected to Orion, and that would be a wonderful thing. And they invite you to connect to them. I connect to Orion Council of Light, and I just feel an invitation for you to connect to their energy. The lightness of them is really being pulled through me through this aquamarine crystal. It is very heightening for me right now, and I just let's pull a couple more cards here. Okay. Breathe and meditate. All right. So this is exactly what I mean. I instantly was drawn to the grass petal, like this lily pad that she's sitting on. And that to me really meant get connected down with nature, because you are going to be experiencing extreme energies. There's nothing wrong that, like, it is just that you have been invited to allow these energies in and to ground down during this time. Really, like these, and she's sitting in water as well. So that message is even brought forth even more. Let me just, ground yourself through water, Epsom salt baths, playing with water, meditation in water. What just came to me is that float therapy. I don't know if you've ever done it. I've been wanting to do it, but that may be something that you could try. Yeah, meditating around water, grounding down. Make sure you are connecting into nature to ground your energy down. And just take your shoes off, get in the grass. When you're feeling these extreme energies, and allow them to move through you so that the revelations can come. So the synchronicities can come. Okay, so here we have faith. And we have discovery. So discovery to me is truly about finding out who you are through spirit. And this may be some very interesting revelations with you. And what I'm seeing here in this card is the heart here and the heart above, like the spiritual being. I feel this very strong mind, body, spirit, so connection, so heart, mind coherence with spirit, allowing spirit to walk you through that process for an expansion in consciousness, which is just unreal, beautiful and unreal, and having faith in the process, because whenever we go through these moments, I believe, and I have felt for 10 years now, that every time I kind of go through one of these energetic upgrades, it's like you have to have the faith for these blocks to be removed, right? And it's like the light comes in, you may come up with some fear or some blocks, and have the faith to walk with spirit and do whatever needs to get done to push through those blocks. I feel a connection to the Ascended Masters right now. So call on the Ascended Masters and ask for guidance. Here's the guidance, because faith without works is dead, right? And I did quite a bit of Bible study, and there's so much in there that relates to how to ascend. I mean, it's just the instructions are there. And one of the things about faith without works is that that means that you can have all the faith in the world, but if you are not taking action, if you're not doing the actions in this physical world to have your manifestation come about, to have your healing come about, whatever it is that you need, then all that faith is literally for nothing. It's dead. And that's what that means. And I feel that call on the ascended masters for your guidance. What action steps do I need to take today to keep going down my path, to get rid of these blocks, whatever that is? And here you have the two, this is really interesting. I mean, my eye is just being drawn to these two spiritual guides. So I think it's very important to make sure you stay connected into water, flow, do a lot of meditation, and ask your guides. Thank you, guides, for the guidance that we need to walk through these changes. Thank you, Spirit, for, we call on the Ascended Masters. We invite you in to guide us and give us healing and any messages that we may need to continue our walk in faith with you through this spiritual journey. Amen. So it is. Okay. So I just felt called to say all that. Let's see what your angel cards are here. Okay. Angel of Reflection. Sorry, I don't know if this is upside down. Okay. Angel of Reflection. I love this. To me, this is absolute journaling. These changes that are coming in for you, this right here, results controversy. Okay. Discovery. You are learning something about yourself through the controversy, through the pain, through the heartache, and it is needed that you reflect on this. And here's this heart again. I mean, these hearts are very prominent here. So in the extended, we may do a heart healing. We may speak to the Ascended Masters, Orion Council of Light, and ask for our hearts to be completely opened up. So we will do that. But reflection, journal. When you get these extremes in, just pull out a piece of paper and just start writing. Say, Spirit, thank you for writing whatever I need to hear, see messages through my hand right now. I give you full control. Write what needs to be written and let it happen. Just flow, right? Okay. And then Angel of Sweet Delight. I love this. This is a playful, light energy of freedom. Just freedom. It's like coming back to yourself, coming back to the source of who you are, who you've always wanted to be, shining your light and allowing yourself to be all the things, all the things. Don't hide from people anymore. Don't hide your God-given talents from the world, because the world can be a scary place. And sometimes we get on this defensive side where we just kind of shut down. And I know I have been there for so long, but meditate, Epsom salt baths, get into grounding in nature, meditate in nature, and really ask for the direction that you need to go for these changes coming in for you, which is so, so exciting. So I invite you to join me for your extended reading. I have kind of a good idea where we're going with it. And we're going to do a Celtic cross with tarot to get more information about your messages for this week. And remember, these messages are timeless. So whenever you're hearing it is exactly when you need to hear it. But I just want, in the extended, we will do a Celtic cross, and then we will do an Alchemy Energy Healing attached to that. I am a Reiki master. However, I have discovered over the last 10 years kind of just a way of doing energy healing that really worked for me. And we're going to do that in this extended. So in the description, the link will be in the description box below. And it is probably cheaper than a cup of coffee for you to go ahead and watch that video. And it will probably give you more energy and more healing and peace, inner peace, right? Because when we release the old, we allow the new in, which includes peace, happiness, harmony, blissful energies, and expansion of consciousness. So meet me over there, and I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful day or evening. Okay, bye. Hi, Cancers. If you chose pile number 3, then this message is for you for the week. Again, these are timeless messages. So whenever you see this, this is the perfect moment for you to see this reading. I just want to invite you and let you know that after this reading, if you feel drawn, then there is an extended tarot card reading and energy healing, doing an alchemy energy healing, transforming lower vibrational energy to higher vibrational energy, right after this tarot reading. And you can find that link in the description box below. Please do not forget to like and subscribe, as this is a brand new channel, and that will only help it to grow. So thank you so much. Well, let's get into this. Okay, 10 of Pentacles, accomplishment. Wow. Love it. Okay, the Hangman. Passion, strength. Knight of Swords. Yes, 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 yes. And King of Wands. Ooh, yay. Okay. So, right off the bat, the message that is coming through is just absolutely huge as far as you finally stepping into something that you are extremely passionate about. And what I love about this so much is that I see these 2 moons right here, and I don't know what is going on with this. Hold on one second. Okay. I'm so sorry about the light that is shining on all of these cards, but anyway, they all are like half moons, like half dark, half light. And that is really standing out to me. And what I want to say about that is that I feel that you are whole. Like you have finally accepted the dark in you and the light in you. And you are coming to a place of wholeness where you are finally accepting that, you know, not everyone has to be for you. And that really sets you free to be the person you want to be. Completely free. Because you're finally realizing that if someone is not for you, they don't like what you do, they don't like who you are, they don't like your hobbies, they don't like your passions, it's their problem. And you no longer need to be attached to those people. So I feel like you have detached from the people you feel like you had to be attached to continue putting on this mask for these people, and you no longer have to do that. You've accepted your true self, and that is extremely exciting. As you move forward into this week, I think that you're going to really feel empowered. I feel this like empowerment about seeing something in a new way, completely seeing something in a new way, and being able to lead your own life. like with passion, with courage, with conviction. And there's something inside of you that is now like your motivation is coming from a place of knowing who you are and what you want. And when you grab hold of that every time, anytime that something tries to deter you, you're like, no, this is who I am and this is what I do. Okay, let's look at a couple more cards here. Oh my gosh, loyal heart. Okay, I absolutely love this, because this is about like connecting with those same people who understand you, who get you, who are creative, who are unique, who are outside of the box, but you being loyal to your own heart. Like you're finally being loyal to your own heart. And I find it very interesting that you have these two keys right here. I don't know if you can see that, but there are these two keys at the top right here. And it's just so interesting. I mean, I feel it's like a relationship between your heart and the heart of spirit, or your heart and the heart of the universe. And it's like you are finally agreeing with each other to be loyal to each other, but it's really comes down to it being into your own heart. Because you're finally letting go of what other people think of you or what other people say, and you're just going to sit in your power and be you and allow spirit to work everyone else, like handle everything else. Okay. Fork in the road. How interesting. This is right in between pause and accomplishment. And I think the reason that there is a fork in the road here is because it is for you to really absorb the energy that's going on here and understand which way you truly want to go. Right? It's almost like, I feel like it's a gift from spirit for you to just see which way you want to go. There's no right or wrong way here. And the reason I want to say this is because sometimes we get stuck in this analysis paralysis of, I don't know which way to go. I don't know which way to go, so I'm just going to do nothing. Well, if you follow plan A, and it said this, so there's plan A and plan B, and you start walking down road A, spirit can redirect you to B. And it does that automatically because it's like, it's a learning. It's just learning. So like, just go for it. Just go for it. No more pauses. No more fork in the roads. Just move forward. Take some sort of action. Have faith in that. And know that spirit can redirect you if need be. But and you can redirect yourself. That's the greatest news in the whole world. Right? But like, creative blocks can be very difficult. Being afraid of what you want to do can be very difficult, but just know that you can always redirect. Okay, so we have guilt here, and we have perseverance. Okay, I really love this under the fork in the road and loyal heart, guilt. And these are both orange, right? Super bright orange cards. And I feel that like whatever's going on here has to do with the sacral chakra and you holding on to guilt. Let me see. Maybe guilt about not being perfect. I see this lady, she's got a chain on her wrist, and she's ironing, and she's got a halo around her head. And it's like, oh, look at me. I'm being good. I'm being the good mom. And yet the lady in the background is, sitting in the back with a bottle of vodka, drinking. And like, it's like you have this guilt for maybe not being this perfect angel. But I want you to know that God never expects you to be a perfect angel. God, Spirit, the universe never expects you to be a perfect angel. The only expectation is to grow, to expand in consciousness, to learn. And the only way to do that is to make mistakes, to fail, to make errors. So I know what we're going to do in the extended for the energy healing for certain. But, and it has to do with grabbing a hold of this guilt. And we will definitely do that. So your angels are angel of sisterhood, which is very interesting. Oh my goodness. An angel of femininity. Okay. Feminine, can't even talk anymore. So, you know, I'm going to be a little bit vulnerable and share a story here. And when people project their insecurities on you about what you're supposed to be, because of this conditioning of this world about what's right and what's wrong, you know, like, I want you to know that we are all somewhat in this hiding, you know, lady in the back with the vodka. Because honestly, we all project this, I'm the angel to the world, right? But yet we all have our like secret demon things in the background. And I want to just encourage you to bring those to the forefront. And just stand in them. There's no reason for you to ever have to be ashamed or guilty about who you truly are, the struggles you're going through. So I invite you to be very vulnerable about this, what you're hiding. I believe that this feminine energy in you, whether you're male or female, your assigned gender has nothing to do with this energy. Okay? The energy of femininity, the energy of masculinity needs to be balanced inside of you for you to project your unique, amazing, true, loving self, right? When any of this energy is unbalanced, then you have issues that manifest, right, in your physical world. I believe that's why so much is going kind of wonky in the world, is because of people's own imbalances in their own energy. Everyone has feminine and masculine energies. They possess certain qualities about them. If you look at animals and nature, right? I just want to bring this back. That they don't try to hide who they really are, whether they're female or male, but they all have certain roles. And those roles are very important to the whole, to the collective, to their ecosystem. And what has happened is that our own minds have allowed these imbalances to manifest out in the world, which are causing imbalances in nature. And it will balance itself out because that is exactly how it has to happen, or else chaos ensues, and then we have like a fresh start going over, which can be very scary. So I want, you know, there's just so much. You can never change who you truly are. There has to be an acceptance around this. And I'm saying this from my own perspective. And let me give you kind of an idea of what I'm saying. Since I was a little girl, I had very intuitive dreams, visions, knowings, understandings of the world that I could not explain. When I got older, I was told that a lot of what I loved was wrong. Not even what I loved, who I was, that certain dreams or visions that I had that I knew meant something, people would bring me their doubt with that and tell me how off I was or how crazy I was. When I began to love tarot so much and oracle cards, it made sense to me for the first time in my life, because I could get some clarity on my downloads that I had been getting since I was a little girl. I remember one instance when I was, I think, 3 or 4, and my mom said I was drawing in the sand. And these ladies came over and said, "Do you know what your little daughter is doing? She's writing in an ancient Aramaic language." And my mom was just shocked. But I've channeled my whole life, and I know that I have. And I got put down by a lot of people telling me that it was evil, that it was bad, that it was wrong, that there was something wrong with me. And I tried to stop that force of nature. I shut it down. I told myself how awful I was, how against God I was, how disgusting I was. I mean, just everything that you could possibly imagine. And I'm telling you this story because they told me that there was something wrong with me. They told me that I needed to change to be accepted in their world, right? And so I did. I did that. I completely shut off my intuitive gifts. I stopped taking these downloads, these dreams, and trying to help people with them. I stopped sharing my visions. And I did it all because I was told that it was against God, that it was evil, that it was wrong. And you know what? I finally had to accept that there is no stopping them. As much as I tried to become a different human and live in that world, I was born with this. Like, I was so incredibly intuitive as a child that I would have deep inner knowings of world events that came to pass, and I would share them. And, I would kind of get looked at like I was crazy because I didn't know how to share them in a way that made sense to people. And even now, like the things that I know that are coming, it is like this force that I can't even describe. And yet I can't even share it because it seems too much for people to be able to comprehend at times. But I have come to accept that that's not my job, My job has always been to accept that I've been given this gift of knowledge, that I have been given this gift of being able to give messages, to uplift you, to help you to understand one thing. And that thing is just that you can never change. You have to accept that you cannot change who you are. You can't change what you love. You can't change your talents. You can't change don't get me wrong. Like, you can get good at something. That's not what I mean. I mean, like, your inner beliefs, right? Like these things that were just encoded in you, almost like a blueprint, right? You cannot change nature. A tree is a tree. A frog is a frog. Like, do you get what I'm saying here? And I tried to change myself to be this normal, nothing happens. Like, I just do my work and I go home. And like, I had to finally accept that this is who I am. And all of that to say that it is so important to come out of hiding and be who you are, because it frees you from this chain that I see, this chain of guilt and being ashamed of who you truly are. We all have problems. We all have issues. I bring messages from the divine. I connect to Orion Council of Light, and I bring messages. God has done so much work through me that I can now share these experiences that I've had. And I can say that no matter how much you try to change your internal blueprint, you will never be satisfied. You will never be okay until you just accept who you really are and be that in the natural form. Okay. I'm so passionate about that because for the last 7 years, I was hiding who I was. Because I was so ashamed and guilt-ridden and harmed. And I finally accepted me for who I am naturally. And like, I'm literally drawn to this King of Wands who is just all green and has vines running all around him. And I find that to be so interesting with the King of Wands and the Angel of Sisterhood and this guilt here in between. And it's like, there is a tribe for you out there who understands what you have been through. I still have not found mine that completely understands me, but I believe that, not that they are coming or whatever, but like that there are the energies that helped me through it were always the energies that were my sisterhood, that were my community. If that makes sense. Sometimes you have to accept that I'm a more like solitude being. Like, I'm a Cancer, so my home is like, I just like it to be the place where I can feel safe and come home to. And then when I go out, I can do whatever, but I just like my home to be like this sanctuary. Anyway, it's like my crew, my people are more on a spiritual level. And that's okay. I am good with that. But I have a lot to say and I have a lot to share about experiences and how important it is. And if you take, any of this energy with me and just accept who you are on a natural level, you don't need to change yourself. Ever. Because you'll never be satisfied. So, I love you. I hope that this has helped you. Please join me for the extended tarot reading and energy healing that is in the description box below. I will channel Orion messages for you and healing for this guilt. And I feel a lot of pain internally, and I don't know if it's me or if it's whoever's watching this, but I feel a lot of pain built up. Set yourself free. You have authority in the spirit realm, in this physical realm, to do whatever you need to do to set yourself free from these energies. And I can definitely help you do that. So follow me over there. Thank you so much for joining me. I am so excited for our next messages coming up. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more messages. Have a great one. Okay, bye.